Welcome into your Pig Trail Nation report. Alyssa Orange alongside Courtney Mims and Mike Irwin. And guys, it's a big week. Players report on Thursday. Fall camp starts on Friday. And last week we asked fans to submit their biggest questions heading into fall camp. And since we already mentioned KJ Jefferson, let's go ahead and start there. Doyle Blaylock wants to know, how much are we going to see KJ take snaps under center versus in the shotgun? And guys, that got me thinking a little bit because I went back to 2015 under Dan Enos. Brandon Allen, it was different. In Ole Miss, he was taking a lot under center. Against LSU, it was in the shotgun. At Alabama and at Maryland, it felt like it was more in the shotgun. So maybe it's more about the players he's working with.
Absolutely. Alyssa, I think this is a really good question because it's something I want to see during fall camp. We saw KJ take a few snaps under center in spring, but then you just mentioned it, Alyssa. With Dan Enos' previous quarterbacks, it really was a mix of both. From what KJ said in spring, and I'm going with the guy who's going to be doing it, Coach Enos said he wanted them to get comfortable starting off under center, and then they will mix it up. So I think we will see more of him under center than in previous seasons. But like you said, I think it all depends.
Yeah, I don't see it happening a lot against certain teams in some situations, you know, sort of like an occasional changeup when you're throwing a fastball. But we'll see. If they have a lot of success with KJ under center, obviously, we're going to see more of it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Our next question as we talk about Dan Enos is from Lisa Hancock, and she wants to know, with the new hires for the coordinators, were they better, the same, or worse for this team as a whole? She says she's leaning towards better. And I think I can agree with her maybe offensively because I've seen Dan Enos before. In my opinion, with Travis Williams, Barry Odom is one of the best minds in the game. I think we're just going to have to wait and see with that one.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, they're at least better, at least from what we've seen so far. And what we've seen so far is recruiting guys. You look at the guys coming in this year, 4 stars like Shamar Easter, Luke Haas, Isaiah Auguste, Quincy Rhodes Jr., but it's even the transfers. Arkansas ranking 11th in this year's transfer class. That's higher than Kentucky, Florida, Texas A&M, South Carolina. Only 3 SEC teams were higher than the Hogs there. You can ask our recruiting expert, Otis Kerr. When he interviews these guys, they all gush over Dan Enos and Travis Williams. Both Enos and Williams have such a great rapport with those players, and it starts with recruiting, in my opinion. Now, how will both of those guys do this fall? That is to be seen, but so far, I'm leaning towards better.
Yeah, Mike.
You know, on the field, in games, I think it's speculation until we see results. But recruiting has already improved, as Courtney said. I'm not as high on Odom and Briles as Sam Pittman and some other people. I think a change was necessary. The way he put it, sometimes what you don't want to happen can be a good thing. In this case, I think he's right. I think the defense will be better, and I think KJ Jefferson will be a more multi-dimensional quarterback.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what we see out of fall camp because I know that Travis Williams is such a hands-on guy getting in the huddle. We know that Dan Enos likes to have fun with the players if he's anything like he was when he was here before. So I'm curious to see how that goes. If you have any questions for us to answer this week, head on over to our Facebook and Twitter page. Ask them there. We get to talk to Sam Pittman and the new strength conditioning coach Ben Souders on Wednesday. So that will allow us to answer some of these questions like about the depth chart. We haven't seen the depth chart yet, so give us a few days, that kind of stuff. And of course, we also have Ask Mike to look forward to this evening. But for now, that is going to do it for your Pig Trail Nation report.